games, they have at least one DC, so people can skew the stats by swiffing, performance swiffing. Oh! Yeah. I mean, the data they gather's kind of shit anyway, so it probably won't matter. Another nurse. You don't need to crouch over to disarm it too. No, I think you do. You'll need to crouch, because it'll set off. She has nowhere to hide. She has to. Fuck, nice. Okay, noted. Probably loads of aura again. Is a good nurse. I mean, listening to people tell me if the nurse is good or not, I kind of don't even listen to anymore, because people just say it when they get a nurse because it does good, and they don't say it when they don't. Like, it's meaningless at this point. I can tell people can't tell when the nurse is playing well, and they only base it of if they get a down on you quickly, or if they win the game. Not actually with what their understanding of the game is, the game sense, etc. Community tells how it's ass. It doesn't understand a lot, which is fine, but it acts like it does, which isn't. Nice. I wonder if she baited that. That was a nice little detach. Like, let's say we start winning this nurse. We'll have some people coming in saying that the nurse is bad again. Like, it's kind of the yo-yo it does, or whatever you want to say. The pattern it does. That's why it's kind of just pointless to breed. If you know what I mean. Looks like she's still going for me, you know. Definitely feels like it. Nah, okay, maybe not. Yeah, you just wait for like another person to come in, and then if we beat this nurse, they'll be like, oh, but it was a bad nurse. Like, you can't be wrong. If you just base it on the outcome every time, and not actually look at what the nurse or whatever is happening, like what skill is being employed, you know, what kind of movement, etc., then what kind of conversation is that? If it's just based on the outcome, you're always right, aren't you? Like, whenever the killer wins, good killer. Whenever the killer loses, bad killer. Like... That's why it's best to look at, like, what's happening in the match, not the outcome. The outcome doesn't matter. Look at in the match. When I win with killer, I can still see faults. Because I don't base it on the outcome. I've tested it a bit, Timmy, but it's a bit of a head fuck, honestly, with the buttons the way they are. I think she might be going for me now. Maybe not. No. Good chase by the Fang. Fun fact, you can body block her blink hitbox on that board because it's such a small hitbox. Interesting. There's another gen about to be done somewhere. I don't know where it were though, but I saw it was close. Dwight's on a toolbox. Okay, Feng got saved. We do have clips, Simon. I think it's for subs though. So people have the mindset if you lose your toxic. Do that. I haven't heard that mindset. I've heard the mindset if you don't follow my made up rules, you're toxic. And you're really angry and all this kind of stuff. But I've never heard the if I lose, you're toxic before. So guys, is this nurse still good? What do you think? Still good now, or what are your thoughts? Now the outcome's changing. All of a sudden bad. What are you thinking? And then she wins again, and it's like, oh, she's bad. Oh, no, she just looked at it. Now she's good. Oh, but then you all got up. We were breakable and escaped. Now she's bad. Oh, but there. Now she's casual, yeah. Claudette's on a gen somewhere. I think I hear it. Yeah, I think she's up there. I think that gen's really close to being done. Because of the UI. Oh, yeah, you always died! Nice down. Very, very important down that. But because of UI and efficiency of my team, we probably can do this Shen before she gets here. She is nurse, so she can teleport very quick. But not quick enough. Too efficient. This nurse seems solid to me, by the way, depending on whatever outcome were. Because, as I said, I don't base it on outcome. Her chase seems solid. Very, very efficient team, too. Damn. I tried to wait there long enough, but weren't long enough. I base on mind games and game sense. So when I'm looking at if someone's good or bad, it's nothing to do with the outcome. So if I win with killer, nothing to do with it. If I lose with killer, nothing to do with it. If I win with survivor, nothing to do with it. If I lose, it's all to do with when they're chasing me with killer. What are they doing? How smart are their ideas? She seemed to have quite strong chase. She seems okay. Like, she seems like an alright killer to me. And our team were very, very efficient. As I saw with the Feng, who was also looking at the UI like I were, to find the gen that she was on so we could finish the gen as quickly as possible. She weren't on it before, so she probably used the UI just like I did. So, from what I can see is my team was very smart and using the UI very smartly. And this nurse was solid. Not the best nurse you can ever go against, but a solid nurse. Oh, she messed up. That might be Jeej. She has to get this girl. Can she get this girl? Let's see. Solid again, by the way. A lot of pressure on her there. Oh, shit. Nice. Jeej. That's checkmate. See, it's a good team, see. Doesn't matter about that. You shouldn't heal her. Should you? Yeah, you can see this team's solid. She gets a 1k, maybe. Oh, I don't think she can even get in. Oh god, I think they might all escape. They might all escape. Oh. No. They were doing that. Actually, why were they doing that? Did they all escape? I'm kind of curious. Oh, look, guys. Autodidact. Someone who's possibly getting ready for the changes, if they actually do change. Someone who's proactive. I'm going to start going into autodidact. There's no point now, but I'm definitely going to be using it if the changes go through. But yeah, this game's a perfect example of why when someone says, this killer's bad, this killer's good, it doesn't really, why is it not going out? It's got unbreakable. Yeah, he's gonna wiggle off, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is. Yeah, there's no chance. But yeah, this is a perfect example anyway. People use either a really quick chase at the very start of the game where you can't tell anything, or they use the outcome, and it's just there's way more to it. So there we go. We won a good nurse apparently, but I'm guessing because we've won that nurse is bad, right? What does she have? Yeah, loads of gen defense and oh, interesting. She has a bigger lunge. Na 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 na. Loads of minus rep, so she's definitely won some. Def could have tried to tunnel me at the start. She tried to tunnel me. Were you not watching the